Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Hey everyone, checking the semiconductor sector here, starting with NVDA. What a breakout, what a reaction to these earnings. And we have an inside bar to be watching on Monday where the range is tightening. The bulls could not set a higher high, could not break the all-time high, but it's still extremely strong. We have a new support level of 125.78. We didn't even come close to testing the upper Bollinger Band support. That shows you how far above this level we are. And we're going to have to update that every day and watch. As long as we hold it, the bulls remain in full control. This is healthy sideways consolidation right now, and how we break this candlestick on Monday will dictate short-term direction. If we break 125.78, we're going to test the upper Bollinger Band support. If we break 129.60, we're very likely going to see a new all-time high. So the weekly time frame here shows that strength and breakout. The bullish MACD cross is getting ready to go. And in the videos in the past, we have been pointing out the bull flag on the monthly time frame, and this was the perfect catalyst to confirm that bull flag and see continuation. That is a perfect, healthy consolidation with lower wicks of bulls buying the dip, and then continuation to the upside. An ideal scenario for those bulls, so congrats to those bulls. And obviously everybody in the sector is benefiting from this move on NVDA. Clearly it's the sector leader, but the other names seeing some help. AMD seeing its oversold bounce play out with the help of NVDA. Completely different reactions to each earnings. We saw the range of support being built, getting tighter and tighter around this $10 range. And then we saw the bulls show up with a nice 4-day bounce here where we essentially went from $10 up to $11.40. So a nice 11 or actually a 14% move in 4 days. So big time gains even as a laggard. If you were missed out on NVDA or didn't want to chase it, AMD and MU provided a bit of opportunity. So for AMD, resistance is 1140 and 1176. We will likely have to consolidate, form a higher low if the bulls want to start filling this gap. So we'll have to form a higher low and then see the bulls show back up and break 1176. The gap fills all the way up at 1325. And the weekly time frame has now shifted trends. So we have our lower high and lower low pattern beginning. Support back here was 942. We have a higher low of 985. And we do need to be cautious here on this bounce because now that the trend has changed, we will anticipate lower highs to form. And the pattern that is forming, and obviously it's very early, so I wouldn't be making any trades based on this pattern. It's just something I'm going to be watching to play out, would be our left shoulder, our head, and then if this bounce takes us up, let's say about the 1240 range, just like this left shoulder did, that would be a right shoulder. And then if we were to pull back, the neckline support would be down at 985. So that's just looking way into the future. And again, just something I'm noting. I'm not going to trade based off of that. It's a bullish reversal candlestick on the weekly time frame. Needs to be confirmed next week. The bulls will likely have a bit of momentum if we can get that higher low and higher high and some continuation. And obviously the correlation now, we'll be watching to see what NVDA does. We know consolidation is coming in the short term, but it will likely be brief and healthy. MU on the daily time frame saw a breakout attempt, consolidating now. This is healthy consolidation. This is a mini bull flag where we have our 3-day flagpole, 2 days of consolidation on decreasing bear volume with lower wicks of bulls buying the dip. Very similar bull flag pattern, just a little bit different shape, a little bit different time frame. And we're looking for continuation here. 29.41 resistance, and the only resistance after that on the last 3 months is 29.87. So we are looking for the bulls to show up and break 29.87 and see continuation here on the weekly and the daily time frame. Fend off the bearish MACD cross, and if we do get that 29.87 break, the bulls will be back in full control with a new higher high, keeping this trend intact. So obviously, NVDA weekly chart extremely bullish. AMD has shifted. AMD is now the weakest of the 3 names on the daily and the weekly. And MU trying to get back and see that break of 29.87, which is more likely than not at this point due to the bull flag on the daily, the momentum in the sector, and the overall weekly chart. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon.